Hey everybody, it's Josh Knopf and Brenda LeMay, and we're here to bring you the strategic planning news. We're also known as AKA the cool strategic planning people. And with that, we'll get started.
Awesome. So I don't know if you know, but the DQ meetings are starting next week on Tuesday.
DQ meetings, I love blizzards.
Oh, not that kind of DQ.
Oh.
Director Quarterly. Meetings are starting Tuesday next week. If you haven't heard about when that's coming to your facility, ask your supervisor. At the Director Quarterly meetings, we'll be talking about updates from the strategic plan. We'll have a survey from one of the teams. We'll also do some divisional updates, and now I will tell you a little bit about the updates from those focus teams. So the business processes team, they're going to be handing out a survey at the Director Quarterly meetings to help understand what's going on with business processes. So please take that survey. We'll also send it out via email. The team of teams, that first team that kicked off, they've been making some changes and adjustments to the process and how we go through it now. And so you'll see some of those changes eventually. And the super exciting news from the Budget Transparency and Education team. So they've already had over half of ES employees attend their Budget 101 training, and over 80% of them reported that they really loved it. So super cool. Josh?
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. The empowerment team is developing solutions to pilot. They're hoping to do those soon. They got some great ideas, and I think that most employees are going to enjoy what they're coming up with. The environmental baseline will be conducting interviews across ES. So if somebody from that team shows up and wants to ask you some questions about what they're working on, that's to be expected. And then the safety initiative is working on creating a process to standardize incident reviews. And so they're looking to, I think, engage staff outside of their team in that process currently. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Brenda.
Thanks, Josh. The Equitable Service team, they're working on building out a toolkit that will help us to evaluate our services in order to insert equity into the way that we deliver those services in the future. The Lifelong Learning team, they're starting to create solutions around how to support a culture of lifelong learning in the department. I know I would love that. The marketing campaign team, they are focusing on creating some new materials or new ways of messaging about stormwater so that our community understands how important it is. And with that, I will let Josh take it away with some citywide initiative or some citywide news.
So if you haven't heard, they're doing an investigation into citywide internships, and Roshana Ware is help leading that group from Environmental Services. And so far, they haven't gotten that far, but they got a lot of people working across the city to help improve internships and how we do them in the city. And one of the things they discovered, there's a lack of equity in that process. So they're hoping to incorporate that and just improve the process overall. And then the other citywide thing that's happening is we have a citywide safety initiative. I'm sure some of you have either gone to the START or the SKU training, and you may have heard about the steering committee and some people from each department in the city being engaged in this larger city effort moving forward. And so with that, I wanted to recognize the three people from Environmental Services that are doing that work. So it's Russ Middleton, he's a wastewater treatment plant maintenance machinist down here at the treatment plant. And then Ryan Wielander is a sewer transmission supervisor. And then also Sarah Norberg is a senior environmental technician, and she works at the Center for Urban Waters. If you have questions about what it is they're doing, I know they're just getting started, so they might not have all the info yet, but they would be a better resource to ask those questions than me or Brenda. And I think that's all the news that we have for today. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered. So last night I read about this cool safety thing. So with all the hot weather, it seems like it's relevant to share it with all of you. So what I learned is that each person should drink 8 glasses of water a day, and that is going to keep you healthy. So for those of you that did not know that, you're welcome. And with that, that is the news for the day.
I've had 12 of these already. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, have a great day. Careful, Brenda, that might be too much.